Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 570. The noun phrase today is robber baron. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. Now, robber baron is a term used in a historical sense to refer to business tycoons in the 1800s, especially the later 1800s, and early 1900s who acquired great wealth and influence. But their methods were morally questionable and usually unethical. The term derives from an old term, much older term, Braubriter, meaning robber knights. They were medieval German lords who charged really high illegal tolls, not legally authorized, on private roads, crossing their lands. So they were really kind of cheating the people, just making up their own little tolls. All right, let's continue. In modern times, the term appeared as a metaphor in a New York Times article on February 9th, 1859, in regard to the business practices of Cornelius Vanderbilt. And from there on, it caught on and was used a lot in the late 1800s, used a lot in the early 1900s, and it's still sometimes used today. Let's continue. And we got 4 examples here of just to show just how it's used. Here's the first one. The term robber baron was used by Senator Bernie Sanders in regard to Wall Street during the Occupy Wall Street protests of 2011. Okay. Number 2, some famous businessmen that have been labeled as robber barons in the past include Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, John D. Rockefeller, Charles M. Schwab, etc. And there are many, many more. Let's continue. Number 3, some modern day robber barons have learned to pretend to be philanthropists, or at least give this sort of image, and even pay money to media to promote this idea that they are philanthropists or they are good ideas. They figured out this is a good way to cover what they're doing, but often have ulterior motives with a secret agenda to benefit themselves and their own special interests. All right, let's continue. And number 4 here, a Bruce Springsteen quote from his song, Death to My Hometown. Basically, he's blaming robber barons for ruining his hometown. Send the robber barons straight to hell, the greedy thieves who come around and ate the flesh of everything they found, whose crimes have gone unpunished, who walk the streets as free men now. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.